What's going on, y'all? This is OVB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome everybody to another NASCAR Diecast review. Today we're reviewing a car that I picked up at Dover, and when I was at my trip at Dover, and yeah, I think I got this from Mead Motorsports for the 3 for 20 deal, so can't beat that. But that's going to give it a little hint of what we're going to be talking about today in this review. It is on Justin Allgaier's 2020 FFA Dover Xfinity race win Chevrolet Camaro for Junior Motorsports. Yeah, how about that, guys? Not only this is a Justin Allgaier 164 for the Xfinity series, that's in the Gold series. We haven't had that in a while since like NASCAR Authentics of a Justin Allgaier 164. But this thing is a freaking raced version, and you think I'm going crazy, guys? Look at this thing. This thing, oh, that's a fuzzball right there. Ooh, what the fuck, Brian? That's not supposed to be raced. There is, some nice race marks to this thing, and this thing is pretty damn cool. Very obscure, but let me tell you what, man, this thing is a very unique paint scheme, and heck, I'm just so excited to review this thing. So let's go ahead and unbox the bad boy, and let's take a close look at the Justin Allgaier 2020 Dover win car. Alrighty, guys, we got this one-of-a-kind diecast Alex box, and I will say one-of-a-kind because, like I said in the introduction, guys, a Justin Allgaier Xfinity 164 in the ARC scale. And it's a race version, too. So apparently what happened is that they offered a race version of this and a standard version, but I guess the standard version, they canceled it and it didn't make MOQ, but the race version, I guess, was still up, and heck, I guess people wanted it, I guess, which is pretty damn cool, guys, because usually when it comes to Justin Allgaier and the Junior Motorsports diecast, especially for the 164 scale, they usually are out of the bucket, and they're mostly out to lunch, and we rarely see them, and then they show up in a, NASCAR Authentics wave. I mean, we've had that with his last two Brant cars that were released, many years ago. But this is really damn cool, and definitely is a special kind of diecast, guys, because he only ran this paint scheme with the FFA sponsorship, which I think is an acronym for, it says FFA, Agriculture Education. It's like some sort of government organization. But it stands for, Future Farmers of America, if I'm not mistaken. But pretty cool, guys. I mean, I think it definitely suits well with the theme of the track at Dover. I mean, and I've been to Dover, so it's kind of appropriate. I wasn't at last year's Dover races. I mean, nobody was, but going to Dover for the first time this year, it was definitely awesome, man. Getting a diecast reminiscent of, what happened at Dover is pretty damn cool. And I find it kind of ironic, but fitting as well. But, dude, yeah, this is a very unique paint scheme, guys. I mean, it's very unique. I mean, like I said, he only drove this for 2 races at the doubleheader at Dover. And, he did one in the first Dover race of this car. And then I think, didn't won the second one. I think he got, a top 10 finish, or I think it was, I don't know. I mean, all I know is that he did not win the second race. I know that. But he did eventually got his other 2 wins, and which were both at Richmond. And then, and 2020 was just a weird season for Allgaier. It didn't go off too well at the beginning of the season, and then he eventually got his 3 wins. I mean, with this win alone at Dover, he broke a 20-winless streak. So, it was about to be broken soon. I mean, but just Allgaier just had so much shit luck. Or, not really shit luck, I'd just say inconsistency. Let's just say that. But, I mean, this guy was able to pull off that win. It was very memorable for him. I mean, Justin Allgaier is such a likable guy. I mean, I've never met him, but from what I heard, he's just such a likable and a very relatable person, and just, I don't know, he's just one of those favorites that you just gotta love to root for in Xfinity, man. I mean, just so personal and just great with the fans, for what I heard. But just, my God, dude. I mean, shout out to all the Justin Allgaier fans who are watching this video. You probably know who you are. This one is for you guys because, yeah, like I said, I don't really review that much Justin Allgaier cars because majority of them usually get canceled. Like, guys, love the name banner right there. I mean, I didn't really like the half name banner at first, but that looks pretty damn cool. At least it's got some color variation to it compared to what we got now with the standard window banners for the Cup Series. But I love this paint scheme, guys. The blue and the and just the, I don't know, the FFA logo with the owl, and then how the logo is shifted sideways. I mean, sometimes that doesn't work, but in this paint scheme, it really does go well together, guys. And so you got FFA, Give Blue, good old iconic Junior Motorsports logo. And you got the nice, good old American flag right there. I love that a lot. But, yeah, this is just such a unique car, guys. And even the contingency sponsors don't even get in the way. I mean, I love it when companies just really used up the space of this car. And they did a great job with this. I think the sponsor, actually ran in the Cup Series for a few times. I think they ran on Clint Boyer's car with the decal car from Kansas. I had, the FFA colors on it. I mean, I think I had the owl logo on there, but I don't think I had the FFA sponsor. But I think I also remember David Gilliland drove an FFA car for Front Row in the Cup Series at the Brickyard in 2015, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it does look familiar. But pretty cool that they were able to get this on board, guys, because, Justin Allgaier, he is mostly well known for his brand agriculture sponsorship, so that was cool that FFA got on board with that, because, I mean, this is an agriculture education sponsor, after all. I mean, organization, but hey, pretty cool when you got, a freaking government or organization on the diecast, and he freaking won in this thing, man. As you can see right there, I mean, it's not really a crazy race to win, guys. I mean, we do got some crazy marks right there. Yeah, crazy marks. You know what I mean, though. Yeah, look at that 7 right there. That 7 right there is pretty nice and raced up. I mean, you kind of see it a little bit. I mean, nice little fine details. I'm going to do a nice little race day 2011 zoom right here. Look at that shit right there. I mean, yeah, that is just really awesome. I mean, I only tend to zoom in this close so you can see all the nice little fine details, because on 164 it's a little hard to tell. But look at that, guys. This thing is so cool, guys. The decaling, surprisingly not too bad. So nice job, Lionel. Everything looks like it's lined up pretty well. Still a weird outline, the Junior Motorsports logo. Well, not every decal's gonna be perfect. Yeah, this is pretty nice, guys. I mean, it's very clean, but it still has some marks to it, guys. I mean, well, not marks, but, it's definitely, you can definitely tell this thing was at a racetrack, and it was pretty raced. But not the craziest raced version, I will say that. But still, it's pretty cool. Really is cool, and I do probably recommend picking this up, because pretty memorable moment for Justin Allgaier. And more importantly, guys, 2020, like I said, was a weird season, because after he got those 3 wins, this guy made it all the way to the Final Four and finished second. That is the best. He finished second in the freaking championship standings to Austin Cindric. I mean, Justin Allgaier was so close to winning that first championship. And this is like, during this time, I think this was his 5th year, and he's entering his 6th year with Junior Motorsports. I'm telling you what, guys, I'm hoping Justin Allgaier does not become like another Elliott Sandler and get so close to win a championship, but never gets it done. I got a feeling this guy will win an Xfinity title one of these days. This year could probably be it, because, I mean, heck, I mean, anything can happen, guys, because last year, guys, he had like 8 DNFs, and he was still able to grab 3 wins and luck himself in to the playoffs and get all the way to the championship round, which he was leading at a point before Austin Cindric took over that restart, and then the rest was history from there. But I mean, my God, you just gotta love this paint scheme, guys. It's just very. It looks simple, but not really. I mean, we got like a nice little background where the blue is. This is not just all blue. I mean, I don't know what that background is, where that blue is, but I like that a lot, guys. Nice little gradient right there, or a little, kind of gives like a little shadow effect right there, wherever that is. I mean, could be just that FFA logo, but I could be wrong. Look, all those iconic sponsors right there for all the sponsors for Junior Motorsports. Just this thing is just a beauty. Recommend going out and get this today. I think Mead Motorsports had these, I think, at Dover. I don't think I saw this in New Hampshire, if I'm not mistaken, but pick it up while you can, guys, because I think this thing is definitely going to be a rare find in the future. In the future for certain. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up the diecast review of Justin Allgaier's 2020 FFA Dover Xfinity race win. Chevrolet Camaro for Junior Motorsports. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB, the diecast news guy. I will see you guys next time on another diecast review.